Hi guys, it's Amy with Name to Plan, and today I'm going to be flipping through this planner. Inside is my Halloween planner. So last year, 2022, was the first year that I decided to be intentional about putting together a Halloween planner slash memory keeper, memory book for the season of Halloween. For us as a family, we don't really celebrate Halloween in the sense of decorating the entire house, doing all the things, but I know a lot of people do. I also really love Halloween as like the start of our holiday season, and I do like to do a lot of coherent or like consistent planning with Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas kind of being like the holiday season. And so I felt like if I left out Halloween, it wouldn't make sense. So even though we're not like super big into Halloween, like with like going all out or anything like that, I do have young kids and they like to dress up. And so I don't know, I just thought it was time to have a Halloween planner. With that being said, after like I set up this planner and like as like 2023 started coming around, I decided to clean up a lot of my photos, and like this is like a whole separate side story, but like I decided to like clean up my photos, my digital files, and I found so many like Halloween type stuff that I had like screenshotted and like saved as inspiration, all of that type of stuff. And so even though I haven't been intentional about like having a Halloween planner or a Halloween planner setup like this, I've definitely been keeping memories and like keeping inspo related to Halloween for a very long time. So with that very long intro in out of the way, let me go ahead and flip through this. I'm not going to do any setup today. I'm really just going to be flipping through and showing you what my setup is, what it was for 2022 at least, and then we're going to I'll like towards the end kind of talk about like what I'm thinking of doing for 2023. So all that aside, let's just dive right in. Finally, I do have it set up right now on this Happy Planner deluxe cover. It is a classic size planner, and you'll see some of the pieces as we go in it, but like it's set right now on classic size discs, and the planner is like stuffed full. So I thought I would put it into the cover just because without the cover it was kind of like gaping open, and I don't love that. So I love being able to snap the cover on and be able to use it. These covers, I don't know if you can still find these covers, but I only have like a few of them, and I did decide one of the things that I did decide to do was I had three, and then I purchased from a D-Stash group a fourth one, and I want to put like basically those four classic deluxe covers as like my seasonal planners. So you'll see the others in the next few months, I think. So this is just the first of the four. So this cover, again, I just basically put the planner in here, so I haven't done anything with it. I did recently haul this Sweet Kawaii Design, the monthly subscription from August, but I do know that they will release this as a separate like purchase. So if you want to pick up any of these pieces, you could certainly do that. This set or like the monthly subscription that I got was the itty bitty. So these are the two freebies. I don't think you'll be able to pick these up, but they had like the itty bitty like October overview. So those 3 pages, and then the 10 that are the itty bitty, again, I think they will be released on their own. And I did do a full flip through, so I'm just kind of like quickly scanning, like going through this so you can see it. My plan for 2023 is to basically use these stickers, probably these, and of course the other stickers, but like definitely these, to kind of do the October daily documenting. And again, I'm not like huge into like doing all the things, but I'm starting to become huge at it in terms of like doing memory keeping related to Halloween. So I've got these items to be able to do that, and I wanted to do the theme as something related to kawaii, and so I've got these stickers. I also, and I don't know how to put it in here, but I also picked up in another recent haul from Temu these like sticker flakes, and so I think I'm gonna put these into a Ziploc bag and just kind of tuck them into the pocket. But again, I haven't done any of the like the making it pretty type stuff. This is just a flip through. All right, so I'm gonna tuck this back here so it's just not in the way. So the cover is one that I designed on Canva, and so it's front and back like here. I designed it on Canva. The back is like a free printable that I googled, like just like spiderweb, like wall art, and I found that, and so I did print it front and back, and then just laminated the cover for myself. So I did that last year, 2022. Right, and again, like this is 2022 was the first setup. And so I did do a couple of work in progress or like in progress videos related to it. And I don't know, I think I might have done like a flip through of it. So I should look and see instead of doing this flip through. But anyway, this is the flip through. I got these items. This is from Jane's Agenda, and then these were a free printable that I got from Wild University / Wrong Wrong. She gave us access, the Wild U members, to her Halloween sticker book, which she is releasing again in 2023. But those were the free printables, and I just kind of like printed it out on cardstock instead of printing them out as stickers. And then I did use a couple of like double-sided dividers from the Happy Planner to kind of mark the sections. I do need to eventually come in and label these sections because I don't even know what this section is. I'm pretty sure it's my calendar though. And so this was the calendar, like actually go here. This was the calendar from, I don't even know when, probably 2020, but I do like to keep a calendar that is like Halloween or like holiday specific things, like fall and Halloween related stuff. And so this was 2022. I purchased a Halloween printable from Etsy, and I decided to use the monthly to track weather on this side in September. And then October I started keeping track of like, again, those like Halloween / fall events, and so that's there. And then the week of Halloween I broke down even further because of course like the week of Halloween there's lots more Halloween events, and so I wrote all of those down here. For Sophia's school, they generally at least the past 2 years, have used that last week, whichever week Halloween is in, as their spirit week, and so she gets to dress up the entire week. So I've made notes related to that. And then the principal that I used did have a daily schedule, and so I ended up kind of like printing these out to kind of like note the big days, like the days that we had a ton of Halloween events. I only did it for 2 days, as you can see here, basically the 22nd and the 30th. So that was like the Saturday, and then I can't remember. I don't know what days. Anyway, those 2 days. Again, this is the Wrong Halloween stickers, and I just kind of, these are the digital stickers that I got, and I just kind of put it together and printed it on cardstock. This is one of the journaling cards from Jane's Agenda, and I did attach it to a divider. But the only other thing that I have in here, at least like attached with the paper clip, is this like bucket list. And again, oh, this is 2021, so this calendar from earlier must be also from 2021. Anyway, this is the back of the Halloween planner that I had set up in 2021. So again, even though I wasn't intentional about it, I did have Halloween elements in there. And so what I did was go into Sophia's memory book, because at that point she was my only child, and so these notes must have been from in her memory book, and I just made a copy of it and included it in here. Right, this was the plan initially, was to print it on like the acetate and use it layered over the divider, but I really didn't like it, but I didn't want to throw these away, so I just have like random pieces. You'll see this as I flip through of the acetate with the Wrong printables that I put together. And then here are the bucket list items from last year, 2022. We did some of these, but I definitely want to create another Halloween bucket list, Halloween / fall bucket list. And then I wanted to kind of start like a scary movie series for each Halloween. Of course, Sophia, now she's 6, but she was 5 at the time, and she's not going to watch anything super scary. So we decided to watch Vampirina. I watched a lot more than this, but I only marked it for the first couple of episodes. And so I have like basically the entire list of all the Vampirina episodes, and I just wrote it out by hand. And that's all in here like that. One of the benefits of a printable is that you can print as many pages as you need, and so I printed out several pages, as you can see, of that. Right, and then this is from Jane's Agenda. It was the last year box around this time for fall, and so I just stuck this in here just because I thought it would make sense as part of the bucket list divider to have like things I want to do that don't have to be done, but I would like to get done. Right, so that's there. This is Halloween reminders. Like the printable here, all the things that from the printable that I got, and then I started writing out some of the things that I needed to do. This post-it note are the notes from the holiday series from Home Storage Solutions 101, and so it kind of has like a 13-week series of like all the holiday things, and it does start with Halloween. So I just wrote out, and I wanted to actually do it, but I was just doing too much last year, being pregnant and everything at the time too, so I just wrote it on the post-it note. Eventually I'll update it for 2023. Again, this is the wrong printable that I printed out on cardstock. Happy Planner divider. And so this section clearly is budget. I do need to, again, label the dividers. So this is from 2022. I'll have something very similar for 2023. This is from Jane's Agenda, another journaling card from them. And I got these paper clips from the Dollar Tree, and I just started clipping random things in here just to make it like kind of cute and decorative. Right, again, wrong, printed on cardstock on the divider from the Happy Planner. And then this is like basically the costume section. And so again, as I mentioned before, Sophia does, generally speaking, like the past 2 years at least, has had her spirit week where she gets to dress up in certain different like days. And so this is that for 2021. And then she had it again for 2022. And so that is this. Actually, no, this is stuff for her costumes for 2021. She wrote all this information here. And then I did go in here and like kind of print out some photos of our costumes over the years. And now that I have Rosie, we're going to be printing out even more photos. I'll blur this out. My husband's right there. He doesn't like to be on video. But these are all the photos from 2021 from her Spirit Week. And then these are the notes starting for 2022 last year. She wanted to be Aunt Peppa. And so that was very simple. I was pregnant again. And so I wanted to keep it very simple. I just bought her a costume. But this is her Red Ribbon Week 2022 last year, and some of the pictures from that. Yeah, and we just, again, like kept it very simple. So this section is the costume section. This fifth divider, again, like wrong, printed on cardstock, attached to a Happy Planner divider. This came from Jane's Agenda. I just stuck everything in here, as you can see. So this fifth section clearly is decorations. I need to label it. And this is from the printable. I didn't use it, as you can see here. Again, like don't really decorate for Halloween. I have since putting together this planner, I've purchased a couple of things, so I'll start adding some of that stuff in here. But then I also like, we color, we do all the fun things, and so I wanted this to kind of be the crafting section as well. And so I printed, or like we colored these, I fussy cut around it and then just put it on some cardstock or like scrapbook paper and stuck it in here. And then here's a music playlist, which I didn't do anything with, from the printable. And then this is kind of the layered look I was going for with the acetate. This one I felt like worked a little bit better, but this is the vellum that came from Jane's Agenda, which is some bats, and this is from Wrong. And then I, again, stuck it to a Happy Planner divider, double-sided divider. And then this I will, yeah, I'll blur this out just because these are like Christmas cards, or like Christmas event, not Christmas, oh my gosh, Halloween like booograms that she got from school. So it has names and things like that. So we'll block that out. But I'll leave this right here. It's basically like the PTO at her school. They did a boogram fundraiser, and so you could purchase like candy to distribute the day of, right? And then this is her events, like one of the big events that she had when she was doing ballet, and so that's there. And then that's all. I don't know what that section is even supposed to be. I'm assuming like class events, class parties type stuff, right? And then this section, again, wrong, printable on a cardstock attached to a divider. This is recipes, and so while university, several years ago, this is actually from 2021, but I looked at it last year, 2022. They had like a Halloween tricks and treats, and I'll blur this out just because it's proprietary information. I won't put it on there, but there are several recipes that they included in the packet for the tricks and treats, the Halloween tricks and treats. So these, again, it'll be blurred out, but these are all that type of stuff. And then going back to the printable here, I last year 2022 decided to do a couple of like Halloween related recipes because my nieces and nephews decided to trick-or-treat in our neighborhood, and so I wanted to have a couple of like items for them. So like spider eggs, which I found from today, and then mummy dogs, which again I found from today. Those were super cute. It was like super cute, right? And then I also had this like kind of snack board. These are what the mummy dogs look like. They kind of look like that. But I also thought like how cute these bats look, and then they had like little coffins and like these pumpkins. That's super cute. So anyway, just here for inspiration. Again, wrong. Printable digital stickers printed on cardstock attached to a Happy Planner divider. These are like all of the memories. So this is the section for like memories, notes, journaling, that type of thing, right? So this is from 2015 when Sophia was tiny, and I just apparently had done like this washi dashboard like this and put the photo here. And so again, I just printed out a copy of the her memory book page and just put it in here. And then these are some of the journaling cards that I had left over. I just didn't use them anywhere else, from Jane's Agenda, right? And this is like the tour card from Jane's Agenda. And then last year, 2022, I did decide to put together like a micro book. And I did do a couple of videos related to the micro book, but after that, I decided to kind of break apart the micro and put the sheets in here. And I won't pull out every single sheet, but they are, like, you can see it's like a micro. And I wanted to kind of do a October daily in the micro. And so it was in the micro for basically all of 2022. And then afterwards, I broke it apart and put each day into its own pocket. So this is of course like the cover page, I guess. But these photo pages are from like a super old, like I guess like 6x8 photo album that I had, and you can see like it's side loading pockets. It is front and back, you'll see that in a minute. And I did just punch it. So I did use a piece of like just white paper, and I wrapped it around the edge of it, because like punching the plastic was really difficult. And so I decided just to tape it down and run like a piece of like a folded piece of white paper on it and punch through the paper and the plastic, and that worked out a lot better. And so I did that, and just kind of put the entire photo album in here. And again, I won't go through every single page, but I'll pull out a couple of examples. So this was day 2. All right, so obviously cover and day 1 was on the other side, but this was day 2. It's just like random like little pieces. This was like a little goodie bag of like random stickers that I was using for the rest of the days, and this was just what was left over, so I just kind of stuck it in there like that. Right, here's day 3, 4, 5, and it just goes on. And again, I won't pull out every single page. This was just broken down. If you want me to flip through what that looks like, I think I flipped through it. So now that I'm doing all of this, I'm pretty sure I did flip through the planner as well as the micro. So I'll definitely link that video. This will just be kind of repetitive, but I did break it down, as you can see here, and just kind of put it in here. Towards the end of the month, I did kind of give up on the October daily idea. So you can see I just stopped after like pretty much after like 21-ish, 22, 23. And so the very last week of the last week going into Halloween, I just didn't do it. And then after that, I have like a bunch of black paper. This black paper is not from the Happy Planner. This is actually paper I purchased from Amazon and just cut to size for the classic size. So that is there. And then these are all the rest of the printable and other pages that I just ended up not using. So I printed a bunch from the printable, multiple sheets of everything that I just ended up not using. This is just more acetate that I didn't use anywhere else. There was a party planner as part of the printable that I printed out. I printed out the entire thing. I just didn't use everything, you know? And so all of that is stuck in here. There was a guest list, there was an invitation one, there was a menu planner, shopping list, game ideas, games and activities, and then this was supposed to be like another movies list or a bucket list. I covered it up with a sticker and I was going to use it for something, but I didn't. Fun activities, trick or treat, and then some more of the acetate. That was the original plan for the dividers, right? And then more recipes. These pages, by the way, some you can see I punched, like I printed it all one-sided and shrunk it down to classic size, and some I punched on the right side so that way it could be on this side, and then some I punched on the left side so it could be on this side. So these were the pages that were like, it didn't fit into the flow of the rest of the pages too. So anyway, I just punched them and then ended up not using them, right? And so these pages here, there's some more like reminders pages. This is a 6x8 that I did punch myself and put in here, so I'll probably use that for 2023. All right, some more pages like that. Here's Halloween to do. There was a Halloween checklist, Happy Halloween, the piece of acetate, Halloween activities, some more of these 6x8 pages that I punched, and then Halloween traditions, which I thought I was going to use, but I ended up not, right? And then the more of the black pages. So I don't know how much of that I'm going to be using for 2023. I definitely want to try to use the black pages just because I have these vinyl stickers that would show up so beautifully on that, as well as the sweet quiet design. And so I think my plan for 2023 is to just use what I have. So instead of purchasing more, I'm going to use kind of what's already in here, update it, and then just add like daily instead of like buying something. I'm just going to add as I need to into here. And so yeah, that's it. And then the back here is the back cover that I tuck into the back so that way I can have it sit nice and neatly. All right, so again, my plan for 2023 is to use what I've got in here already, add if I have something that I definitely want to have in here but I don't have like it in here already, then I'll add it. But I think what I want to do is try to do DIY pages for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and for Christmas. And so I've flipped through it. I've seen what I've got in here. I'll probably, I think maybe the only thing I will add is additional black pages that I cut down to classic size, and that might be it, and try to keep it to like a DIY project instead of like purchasing all the printables and things like that. So I don't know, I just wanted to flip through it and show you what I've got in here. It gave me some ideas for what I've got, and I know it's a little bit early to kind of be talking about it, but I do like to set it up towards the beginning of September so that way I could track fall related things in September as well as the Halloween related stuff and fall related stuff in October. So now I have seen what I've got and I can start preparing for some of that. So with that being said, I guess I should no longer say that I am not a Halloween person because I have an entire planner for it. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you liked the most about this video. What plans and traditions do you have that I should incorporate into this planner? I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys.